Good morning, children of God. I have a message for you. In just a few minutes, we are going to hear from the Gospel according to Matthew, where Jesus is teaching a bunch of people who have gathered to listen to them. And he starts out by telling them to beware of the people who have come to lead them astray, the people who will lead them to do the wrong things. Sometimes that's kind of hard to figure out who those people are. I mean, life would be so much easier if it was like a cartoon and every villain, every bad guy wore a mask and creeped around in this really kind of creepy way. Then you would know exactly who to avoid. But life doesn't work like that. And so Jesus tells them that you should consider what sort of fruit someone bears. Now, as cool as it would be, we know that people don't bear apples or mangoes or avocados, but that the fruit they bear is about the qualities you see around them. If somebody brings chaos and disagreements and greediness or hate, we know those are people who will lead us astray. But we know that people who, wherever they go, there's joy and peace and love, those are the ones who lead us in the right way. Well, every Sunday when we gather for worship, we read from the Bible together. And the Bible is full of stories of people just like us who are trying to figure this out, trying to figure out how to follow God best. And there are stories of people who do this really well, and there are stories of people who fall. But what is most important is that we know that through all of that, God is with us. In the next service, we are going to be presenting Bibles to the students who are moving up a grade level, who are moving into the lower elementary class or into the upper elementary class. So we have these here that we're going to present to them. And our hope is that beyond the stories from the Bible we read in worship, that these will help them to come and know that God is present with people like them, that they will find themselves in these stories, and they will learn ways to follow God more closely. So I invite you to pray with me as we bless these Bibles and the students who are going to receive them. You can repeat after me. Dear God, bless these Bibles, and those who will receive them, that they may know the promise of your word in their lives. Amen. And remember that God goes with you everywhere you go.